Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went in there? You stand there looking around, trying to retrace your steps, hoping it'll come back to you. It's frustrating, isn't it? And maybe you've brushed it off as just getting older, but deep down a little part of you wonders, is this normal? Is this how memory fades? If you found yourself asking those questions, you're not alone. Memory slips are common, but that doesn't mean they're inevitable. The truth is, just like we take care of our bodies to stay strong, we can also care for our brains to stay sharp. And the best part? It doesn't take expensive supplements or complicated routines. Just a few simple habits, things you can easily weave into your day, can help protect your memory well into your golden years. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 of those habits. Easy things you can start doing today to keep your mind clear, focused, and alert. You've worked hard your whole life. It's time you enjoy these years with confidence, not fear. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's chat about how you can stay mentally sharp and vibrant. Let's start with something that's often overlooked but incredibly powerful: staying mentally active. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it stays. That doesn't mean you need to start solving math equations or memorizing poetry, unless that sounds fun. It could be as simple as doing a crossword puzzle with your morning coffee, reading a new book, learning how to use a new app on your phone, or even trying a new hobby like painting or gardening. Think about the last time you learned something new. Maybe it was figuring out how to use Zoom to talk to your grandkids or picking up a new recipe. Remember how your brain had to work a little harder? That's a good thing. Those little challenges create new pathways in your brain, and that helps keep your memory in shape. So the next time you feel a bit intimidated by something new, take it as a good sign. Your brain is getting a workout. Now, while we're talking about staying sharp, we can't ignore the role physical activity plays in memory. It's easy to think of exercise as just something we do for our bodies. Stronger muscles, better balance, maybe shedding a few pounds. But what many people don't realize is that movement directly affects brain health. Even a 20-minute walk can boost blood flow to the brain, which means more oxygen and nutrients where your memory needs them most. And no, you don't need to join a gym or start running marathons. A gentle walk around your neighborhood, dancing, to your favorite music in the living room, light stretching. These are all wonderful ways to stay active. The key is consistency. When you move your body regularly, you're not just helping your heart and joints, you're helping your mind stay alert and focused. So we've talked about staying mentally engaged and keeping your body moving. These 2 habits already pack a powerful punch when it comes to protecting your memory. But we're just getting started. Let's keep this going, because the next habit we're going to talk about might be the one that surprises you the most. So we've touched on keeping your brain busy and your body moving. Now let's talk about something that's just as important, but often gets overlooked: your sleep. Yes, sleep. It sounds so simple, doesn't it? But the truth is, sleep is one of the most powerful tools you have to protect your memory. When you sleep, your brain isn't just resting, it's actually working hard, sorting through everything you learned and experienced during the day, filing it away, deciding what to keep and what to toss. It's like your brain's night shift, tidying things up and making room for tomorrow. But here's the thing. As we get older, sleep can become a bit trickier. You might find yourself waking up more during the night or feeling less refreshed in the morning. That's normal, but it doesn't mean you should accept poor sleep as just part of aging. There are gentle, natural ways to improve your rest. Start by keeping a regular bedtime, even on weekends. Try winding down in the evening with calming routines like reading a book, taking a warm bath, or listening to soothing music. And keep electronics out of the bedroom if you can. That little blue light from your phone or TV, it tells your brain it's still daytime, which makes falling asleep even harder. And don't forget about naps. A short nap in the afternoon, maybe 20 to 30 minutes, can give your brain a boost without interfering with nighttime sleep. So go ahead and rest. You've earned it. Now the next habit might surprise you a bit, because it doesn't have to do with brain games or exercise or sleep. It's actually about connection. Social connection, to be exact. Did you know that regular social interaction is one of the best ways to keep your memory strong? You don't have to be the life of the party, but staying in touch with people, having a conversation, sharing a laugh, talking about your day, it all activates parts of the brain that are tied to memory. Think about the last time you caught up with an old friend or had a heart-to-heart with someone close to you. Remember how it made you feel? That sense of warmth, of being heard? That's not just emotional, it's neurological. Even brief chats can help. Maybe it's talking to your neighbor while gardening, calling a family member just to say hello, or joining a book club or a walking group. These moments of connection keep your brain engaged, flexible, and emotionally balanced. And when your mood is good, your memory tends to be sharper too. You see, memory doesn't live in a vacuum. It's affected by everything: your movement, your sleep, your emotional well-being. That's why these habits, though simple, work together like pieces of a puzzle. And speaking of powerful pieces, there's one more habit we need to talk about. It's something easy to overlook, but it plays a huge role in how well your brain works day to day. So, let's take a closer look at that next. Let's take a moment and talk about what you're feeding your brain, literally. You've probably heard the saying, "You are what you eat," and when it comes to memory, that couldn't be more true. The foods you choose each day play a huge role in how clearly you think, how well you focus, and how easily you remember things. Now, I'm not talking about going on a strict diet or cutting out everything you love. This is about gently shifting toward choices that nourish your brain. Think of your brain like a garden. What you feed it helps it grow, bloom, and thrive. Start by adding more of the good stuff. Colorful fruits and vegetables, especially berries, are packed with antioxidants that help protect brain cells. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are rich in vitamins that support memory. And don't forget healthy fats. Your brain loves those. Foods like walnuts, olive oil, and especially fatty fish like salmon are fantastic sources of omega-3s, which help keep your brain cells communicating smoothly. Even a simple change, like swapping white bread for whole grain, or snacking on nuts instead of chips, can make a real difference over time. And hydration? That's just as important. When we're even a little dehydrated, our brains don't function as well. So keep a glass of water nearby and sip throughout the day. Your brain will thank you. The best part is, eating well doesn't just help your memory. It lifts your mood, boosts your energy, and supports your overall health. It's one of those changes that touches every part of your life. And it starts with just one mindful choice at a time. So, let's quickly bring it all together. You've learned that keeping your brain active through little daily challenges can strengthen memory. Moving your body even gently helps increase blood flow to the brain. Prioritizing sleep gives your brain the time it needs to process and store memories. Staying socially connected keeps your mind sharp and your heart full. And finally, nourishing your body with brain-friendly food supports you from the inside out. These habits may sound simple, and that's the point. They are simple. They don't require expensive programs or fancy equipment. They just take a little attention and consistency. The more you lean into them, the more they become part of your routine, and the more benefits you'll notice over time. And remember this: no matter your age, it's never too late to start taking care of your brain. Every positive step you take, no matter how small, adds up. You're not just maintaining memory, you're investing in a fuller, more joyful life. If you found these tips helpful, or if you've already tried some of them, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your experience in the comments below. It could really inspire someone else who's watching. And if you haven't already, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss helpful tips like these. Here's to living your best life, staying sharp, and embracing every day with energy and purpose. You've got this.